Cody Parkey now, ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're takes this about 5 yards deep. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Okay, Cleveland, man. I'm going to show them how to work. Show y'all this morning is the best team in the game. Yep.
Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. Timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Come on.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And that'll set them back 5.
Let's go. Let's go.
Come on, let's go. Just rolls right up. Put him in there with me. Bring him in here with me. Sorry for the hold up, guys. I don't know what's going on. Think he's scared. Think he's scared. Oh, there you go. Good kick.
Kick it and go. Kick it and go. With a stiff arm, spin move, in zone, go. Off the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. With a stiff arm, spin move, in zone, go. Off the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go.
Oh, there you go.
Running it back, never a cap, out of the draft, watching me bow, soon as I snap, hit of the pack, walk for the sack, shaking them out, breaking them out, talking my talk, walking my wall like I do, sit on the throne, get in the zone, turn it on, must be the shoes, must be the team, must be the camp, must be the crew, you need to win, who need to win, that's all we do, I've been a king and I've been about mine, never could doubt mine, they running the route, I leave them outline when I hit them.
What you do with the Bronx, son? Who I had again? I'm gonna get the I should get the Bears on this nigga. You should play in the snow.
Putting it down for that. Time I was down and out. Had to bring grinding back. Doing the drills and working the wheel, you're grinding that. You know what it be. Playing this here for the keeps. Had to make out with a feast. A family to feed. Third cold drip is a skill.
Oh, this is what you talking about?
Cause a bill, ain't nothing just a heel.
It's coming on, y'all. It's coming on. Oh. Uh-oh.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the Chicago Bears. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from Arrowhead.
There you go.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage. Stuff them in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, set the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are fired up.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it.
Down and the 11.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11.
Let's see what you got. Lights 59.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Khalil Mack drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. Here comes Carter. A 57-yard punt, 11 on the return. And the Bears take over.
1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 42. He'll set up to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
First down.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to find Anthony Miller there, but it's going to be 2nd down.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. 15 yards on the play, first down. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
A play fake to Montgomery. Now Trubisky.
Oh, they just got
in the
it.
air and intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
2nd and 4.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd and 4.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Forced out to his left. Gets this one to Le'Veon Bell. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Complete to Marcus Robinson, the intended target on that one. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Play by Kyle Fuller.
Mahomes. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete.
Mahomes.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. And he's got his big tight end here. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
10 at the 40-yard line.
Mahomes to throw once more. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun is Trubisky. He completes this into the hands of Miller. They find some open field here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Anthony Miller.
39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
First down, Chicago.
From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first down. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
Complete to
Cordero Patterson there to make the grab. And the Bears.
That's how you throw them.
Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line. The
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Khalil Mack able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes being chased out left. He'll run it. And down he'll go at the 25. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. They go play action. Trubisky. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Complete to
25 yards for the touchdown. And the Bears will extend their lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Pat O'Donnell to kick off.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. The sack by Robert Quinn.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drop. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, picked off by Khalil Mack. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Intercepted.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on second and 12. Out of the gun, Trubisky. That's complete to Mooney. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 14 on that one, and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Going deep this time for Miller. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Demarcus Robinson, the intended target on that one. And that takes us from second to third down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, When they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here that could really put them in command before intermission.
And it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
Third down. And 10.
Here's Trubisky. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to make it fourth down. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky. And firing a deep ball for Kmet. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Throwing now is Mahomes. Steps away to his left. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust it.
And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Tano Passanio able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They go play action with Trubisky.
Come on, man.
And his throw here is incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 49-yard line.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
And the Bears first down.
Now Trubisky on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
On second down, Montgomery. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery, 33 yards. And the Bears will add on to their lead.
For the extra point.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Buying time to his left. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and
throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
41-yard line.
Mahomes now on first down. Flush to his right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Mahomes firing complete. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
You couldn't even say it.
Now here's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He goes full extension, and he's got it. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
I'm going to come back to you.
They go play fake. Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On play action, it's Mahomes. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere.
Right.
This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off inside the 10. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
First and 10.
I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the man...
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Another try after the first down sack. Trubisky, he'll find Miller. That's complete. And they work this out past the 25. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Bears.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. This is a quick pass from Trubisky.
Trubisky's pass.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. There's a quick throw right side, and it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 11 yards there, first down. A few moving pieces on that play, because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. And if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot.
Now you ain't going to pick up for us, man.
Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is going to do it before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
His throw caught right around the 6. And
Mm-hmm.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off here by these guys will get the football back.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. The interception was a good starting point, but still a huge hill to climb with his 3-score deficit and time fading. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, 97 yards. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. And he knocks it through.
Makes the score Bears.
2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick.
Kickoff for Kansas City.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
He gives it up. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Well, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Trubisky will throw. The catch made by Miller. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. On 3rd down, Trubisky. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. He'll buy some time right. He can run for it, and he will. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And that will force a turnover on downs. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2.
And the Bears get there for the sack. Akeem Hicks at 6'5", 332 finds his way home for the sack. Sliding out of the pocket. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
He's going to let it fly. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 51 yards. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown.
No, we're not cheering. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Got a man. It's Patterson complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the fourth. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep. Oh, Trubisky going to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Makes the score Bears 28, Chiefs 13. Pat O'Donnell to kick off for Chicago.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by Kyle Fuller. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
Eluding the pressure right. He's got a first down past the 30. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
Well, I'm guessing that on the sidelines there might be a few words said about that mistake there, but I don't think it's going to hurt them in the long run. They're still going to get out of here with a win.
Yeah, they got the 2-score cushion, but you know what coaches say, Charles? Finish strong.
Finish the game out the way it's supposed to be played. In fact, coaches might be secretly happy. Gives them a chance to do a little extra coaching next week.
Demarcus Robinson, the intended target on that one. But it'll be second down. He's going to let it fly. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. He was looking again for Kelsey there on that play, and it'll bring up third down.
Third down and 10.
Now Mahomes. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
For Travis Kelsey.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Being chased. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they're going to come up empty here on...
Bust his ass.